Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, however you come across it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. We've been going through the mega deck, every single card that's never been pulled on this channel from any of the playlist readings, any of the decks that we've looked at in the past year. Our mega deck, we've been going through one card at a time, randomly selected every morning. And today's card is from Kyle Gray's Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. And it is the card for Memories of Atlantis, representing spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. And before we get started with the reading, I just want to let you know, in case you hear something every now and then kind of going cheep, cheep, I don't have a new pet. It's not a bird. My fire alarm, smoke alarm in my living room needs a new battery replacement, and we're not supposed to do that in the building where I live. It's supposed to be done by management, so I have to wait until management comes out to repair it. I have put in a service request, so if you hear that every now and then, that's what's going on with the chirpy thing. I apologize. I am in the farthest room away from that possible with the door closed, so that tells you how small my little apartment is. But we have got, it just cracks me up that one of the keys for this activation card is technology. I could talk a lot about that, but I just find it funny that I pulled this card and I've got this issue in terms of technology. We are, I think every one of us is familiar with the legends of Atlantis and Plato's stories about the fall of Atlantis and the reason for it. And one of the reasons for it was their inability to maintain their integrity with their technology and what they were doing, their actions, and how they were just interacting with their environment. So we know that technology can be a benefit. It is it's the only reason why you're able to listen to this video is because of technology. So there are definitely benefits in technology, but I'm reminded of, I haven't researched it to find out if it's actually from Nikola Tesla, but I have heard this attributed to him, that technology that doesn't take into account the environment and the impact on the environment is not progress. It's not progressive. It's not moving us forward. And that the main reason why Atlantis fell was because basically they had no foundation. They had no support for that technology. They had no spiritual guidance. They were not connected to their higher selves, the majority of them, and the path that they went took them in that direction. And I know it's easy to see, regardless of what country you are in right now and where you are living, it's easy to look at the governments that we've got right now and the directions that they're going and kind of go, oh my God, it's just like Atlantis. And that could very well be, but we have a choice. We have a choice that we can make with this activation card, with this gateway card, this portal. We can choose to step out of that reality, out of that, trying to think of the right word for it. I apologize. Every time that chirp goes off, it distracts me and kind of breaks the connection, as it were. So I apologize. I am so sorry. In any event, still want to get you guys this reading, so I'm just going to keep powering on through. And thank you so much for being so patient. Anyway, technology. Yes. We can choose differently this time, and we don't have to be the President of the United States or the Prime Minister of India or whoever, whatever the government figure is. We don't have to be that person. We don't have to be in power. People have a lot of power. Look at Nelson Mandela. Look at Gandhi. Look at Jesus. Look at Muhammad. Look at the Buddha. One man. One man. Look at Joan of Arc. Look at all of the women in history. One woman, one human can change the world. One human. You. Everything you do actually changes our reality. You're changing my reality. Just FYI. But on the other hand, so am I changing yours. Because we are all connected in this quantum reality. We are connected. We are quantumly entangled. So there is nothing that you do that doesn't affect me and everybody else. So it's super important that we are paying attention to what we are doing, what we are thinking, what we are saying, what we are feeling, because all of that combines to create the reality that we have manifested, what is in front of us right now. If we don't want to go the direction of Atlantis, all we have to do is choose a different direction, bring our spirituality into the technology. A lot of channels on YouTube in particular are taking the AI technology and using it to the benefit of everybody by posting these videos, using the AI technology for audiobooks, for all sorts of different kinds of informational broadcasts. Technology is a good thing. It can be a good thing if it is used in love, through love. That's it basically. So if we are following that path, we don't have to worry about going the way of Atlantis. We can learn from the past. We can learn from our mistakes. That's what progress is. That's literally the name of progress, is moving forward, getting a better handle on something, making things a little bit better. And yes, that's a judgment. It's a matter of scale and where we are on that balance of whatever we determine is better or not better. But the things that are chosen, that you are operating from a place of love, those are always going to be winners, always. So that's the definition of progress, my guys, is operating from that place of love. That is spiritual acceleration. Full stop. So we've got this beautiful portal with an Ankh representing eternal life, and it is hovering over this golden city. Atlantis, whether you believe that it was actually a city, one city, whether you believe it was a supercontinent that was spread out across the globe, if you believe that there was no such thing and it was all just a crazy story, whatever you believe that is true for you, that's what you should believe. I am not telling you to believe anything one way or the other in this video or on this channel. You know what's true for you. But the energy of Atlantis, the energy of coming into a fulfillment where technology meets spirituality, where we are operating from that place of love, where we are looking for the actions that can provide the highest benefit to the greatest good of everybody, not just ourselves, not just our select little family, our tribe, our country. We have to get out of this whole idea of, protecting our own. We're all humans. We are all our own. This is the tribe. This is the collective. And we need to start looking out for that larger collective and not just our local little family, community, country. We got to get past that. Those boundaries, those are human made. If you look at a picture of the planet, there's no lines showing where one country starts and another country ends. That's human. Okay? And it's a construct that was used to divide us and separate us and our power. So if you want to change our world, you want to start promoting where everyone is benefiting the whole earth, everybody that's living on the planet, not just a particular country or a particular region. So that's what spiritual acceleration means. That's literally what it is. So let's take a look at the book and find out what the reading says for today for Memories of Atlantis. Legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Its people were highly evolved and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic, they were extremely psychic, and known for their ability to continue the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting their gifts and spiritual connection. Their disrespect for the earth and ocean caused a great cataclysm that brought their civilization to an end. The Atlanteans, who had continued to live with spiritual integrity, had an awareness of what was to come and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that of light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like the angels and ascended masters, work with those upon planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment with devotion and love. If this card comes up for you and has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that you are a former Atlantean who did not honor your spiritual connection then and are being given the opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes now. How to connect with the card. Visualize yourself cloaked in a beautiful, deep blue energy. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And release. Visualize yourself cloaked in a beautiful deep blue energy, Atlantic Ocean blue, and say, Atlantean Council of Light, thank you for supporting the evolution of my soul so that I can surmount the karmic imbalance of my previous incarnations. Your message. You are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that the gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion and love. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual, and you can live in a more involved and evolved way. Beautiful, beautiful message. I love that. That is so beautiful. Just this beautiful golden light coming through, beautiful blue. Blue and gold were always the color of royalty. I think instantly of the Virgin Mary and the Sacred Heart. All of these energies are available to us all the time. All we have to do is close our eyes. When we close our physical eyes, our third eye can be activated. It's really difficult until you've spent a lot of time working with third eye input, third eye activation, and what you are getting from that third eye. Until you've been working with that energy for quite a while, it's difficult to have your physical eyes open and have your third eye operating in full capacity. So if you're struggling with seeing things clearly, getting a clear message, close your eyes. Go to some place where it's as quiet as it possibly can be for where you are in your environment right now. And give yourself a minute, just 60 seconds. You know, this is what, if you've been here on this channel more than once, you know, I'm always going to encourage you, take 60 seconds, 1 minute, and give yourself a silent break where you're not required to think about anything. You're not required to feel anything. You're not required to be judging or discerning, where you are simply just being. You are a human being. You are a spiritual being. It's not about doing. You're not a human doing. You're a human being. Give yourself permission, 60 seconds, to sit and be. That's where your spiritual ascension comes in. That's where you can start making progress on your spiritual path. I think that's it. I think that's all of the information that I'm getting on this. You please feel free to share in the comments if you had any particular personal energy messages that came to you that the collective would benefit from. Please feel free to leave those in the comments if you're still with me and you haven't already liked and or subscribed to the video and or channel. I welcome you to do so. I don't get any money from these videos, so it'll never be a monetized channel, but it does help the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find this channel. So, just like you did. So, thank you so much for being here, for sharing this with us today, for being a part of this collective. You are so loved. You are so important. You are so amazing. You are so powerful. You are so beautiful. If no one has said that to you recently, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. You are beautiful. I see you. I see your beauty. I see your truth. I see your wisdom. And the world needs you to share that. So that's the message for the day. Be blessed. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.